I joined the Navy when I was 19 as a combat systems operator. Spent about 3 months doing basic training at Cerberus, a little bit seamanship training after that, and then straight up to HMAS Watson for category training, and then posted to the separate bases around, and from there I filtered through to HMAS Anzac, and that was where I spent most of my time. So I was a lost number, so to speak, on the transition back from military to civilian life. When I left, it wasn't under the best circumstances, and I pretty much got ushered out the door without any rehab or reclamation or whatever. So I had to fend for myself, figure it out, and it was nearly 15 years after I left till I actually got veterans assistance. And it just was a very difficult road to try and find. And a few avenues opened up and then got closed, and then others opened up and needed to be pushed into a certain situation. And I was in a pretty rocky situation. I didn't have anywhere to live. I was finding rooms on Facebook to try and find a place to live, and ended up in a hotel because there was just nothing available. And got a call from my open arms consultant, and they said there's a place called Carry On and they've got a unit available coming up. Would you like to move into that? And I'm like, oh, yes, please. So before then, I never heard of Carry On. Like I said, I didn't really have a lot of information provided to me about any facilities or situations that I could roll into. Oh, it's basically just a roller coaster from the time I left the service till just recently. Never been able to hold a job down for more than 2 years. Always ended up being some sort of self-sabotage for anxiety reasons and all of those other things that just didn't make sense to a normal person, but for some reason it drove me into that mind frame. Found out about PTSD just recently, and anxiety and all of these other things that I've actually been suffering, but never known. Just tried to function and then wondered why I didn't function the same as everyone else. And it's just good to have that roller coaster stop. The housing is basically the main side of it at the moment, apart from getting the facilities operational with the things that are inside the housing. It's very community, very aware, safe, and pleasant. It's not a terrible spot for anyone. My daughter loves it when she comes and stays with me, loves hanging out with the dogs, and just having that security of the community spirit is not a terrible thing. I'd encourage people to donate to Carry On because it's more than one. It's a community that you're helping. It's more people that volunteered their lives for somebody else.